Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Wednesday to all of you. My name is Nauder Khazan, the Director of Field Development in LiveGood. I'm honored to be here to serve you and teach you how to go out there and share the love of LiveGood with everyone that you know on planet Earth, because at the rate we're going, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that you can think of is going to hear about LiveGood. We will be a household name, just like if you want to if you want to clean your windows, what do you use?
Us
Use
through the
Windex.
chat.
If
So
you want
if
to
you have
wipe your nose, what do
questions,
you use? Use a Kleenex. If you have a boo-boo on your finger, what do you use? Use a Band-Aid. Well, those three names, Kleenex, Band-Aid, Windex, they're not the model of the product. They're not the chemical name of the product. They're the brands. They're the first brands who capture the huge portion of that market, being the thing for your finger, being something to clean the window, or something to wipe your nose with. That's how you become a household name. And show me another way. Show me another way, especially this time. The time that we're in right now is perfect. I don't want to get political. I mean, come on, think about it. We all got locked down about 5 years ago. So people became amazing shoppers. They got online, they start shopping, they start looking at prices, they start comparing. I mean, for heaven's sake, there are TV shows called Extreme Couponers. And it also made people aware that they do need supplementation. It's just the days of overpaying for nutritional products in the world of direct sales. So maybe some people on top of the comp plan will get paid on it is over. And so everything is basically lined up. We use the terminology of the perfect storm very often. Um, why do we use that? What is a perfect storm? It was actually a movie by George Clooney, I think is his name, about called Perfect Storm. This is just a true story. Perfect storm is everything is lining up without you knowing, and then to create a perfect environment for something sweet. In this case, that's coming. That's got live good. So I'm not saying lockdown was, I'm just telling you what's going on. These are facts. We can't hide from facts. 5 years ago, the whole world got locked down. People were concerned. One of the things that lockdown did make people much, much wiser shoppers. It was, I think, the beginning of the people's buying habits shifting, meaning people are not going to pay $100 for a product in, let's say, from Amazon when they know that product probably costs $5 or $6 to make. They're not going to go out there and purchase products from a traditional network marketing company, which are great opportunities, great companies, but they make their product for about 10. And by the time they go through different levels and they give away cars and rings and trips as part of awards and huge checks that comes from increasing the price of the product. By the time a $10 product will make it to the end user, being a distributor of a business opportunity or an end user, it'll be $90. Well, it's still a little bit less than it was 100, because traditional. I'm going to give you a quick training if you don't mind. Traditional commerce makes a product for, let's say, $10, go through distribution channels. They have to rent vitamin stores, or they have to sell them to doctors for half of the price, and then doctors have to double their price. So clinics selling them to malls, so on and so forth. So a product made for $10, let's say hypothetically, a magnesium which is responsible for 300 different bodily functions. I mean, come on. Let's say they make this product for $10. Traditional commerce, traditional stores, regular vitamin stores, or doctor's office, clinics, they have to make money. If it's a regular store, it has to go through distribution channels, as I shared with you, go from, maybe if it's made in Florida, for an example, it has to be shipped all over the country. Then they have to rent kiosks or sell them at a wholesale to a vitamin store, and then that vitamin store will have to sell it to an end user, or as I mentioned earlier, they sell it to a clinic or a doctor, and then that doctor has to double his or her money. So a $10 product through a traditional channel of commerce, being physicians, being doctors, being vitamin stores, becomes 100. Quick training. Back in 1934, it's an amazing ladies got together right after the Great Depression, and they started network marketing, direct sales, multi-level marketing. What is that? Hey, why don't we make the same product for 10, but instead of running it through the traditional distribution channels, as I mentioned to you, why don't we just have friends telling friends about it? And then just pay the commissions between the 10 and the 100, in this case, the gap, and 10 and in this case, just pay it to people who are out there sharing this product. That started in 1934. Currently, network marketing, which is a very, 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 very not just lucrative, but respected industry, is a 220 million, I'm sorry, $1 billion a year industry. I'm sorry, $201 billion a year industry. There are over 116 million people in the world currently that are doing network marketing the old way, right? And that is making a product for 10, paying commissions out of it. Some companies have offices, some companies have multiple corporate officers, some companies give away cars and rings and trips, and they actually commission the actual tangible. So if it's made for 7, they have to sell it for 90, because they have to have commissions out of it. That's the traditional network marketing that's got the industry to a $201 billion a year kind of a revenue since 1934. Well, Ben Galinsky and I have been we've been involved in the industry not just as distributors. We both started as distributors, and we've been blessed beyond measure. But Ben has owned some of the, and he owns the biggest software company in the industry. I mean, the software that we give you in free at LiveGood, he charges other companies about $100,000 a month. You get it for free. So knowing that, we kind of know what's going on in the industry. We watch the industry, we watch merchant accounts, we watch reports, we see how often people, how long people stay on the products, and all of that comes together. That's the perfect storm that's lined up. You know, the COVID, the lockdown, people became wiser shoppers. People realized that, hey, I do need to take supplementation, but they're not going to pay $90 for a product. And again, there's nothing wrong with the old way of doing it when those same companies' compensation plan, remember, it's a very, very large industry. As I mentioned, it's a $200 billion a year industry. 116 million people are doing it the old way, making it for 10, selling it for 90 because they're actually commissioning the tangible. This is a tangible. You can touch it. So those companies, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the old way of doing it. They make it for, let's say, 10, they sell it for 90, and then they pay commissions and run operations out of the gap. Okay? Okay. Now, about a few years ago, what happened to the world, as I mentioned a couple of times already, everybody got locked up, everybody became wiser, they start shopping, they start coupon clipping. They start saying, why am I going to pay, I don't know, $80 for a product? We're talking about network marketing. I mean, the other one we know. I mean, everybody's going to Costco, everybody's going to Walmart, everybody's shopping for bargains. That's a given. But in the world of network marketing, which is the $201 billion a year industry, direct sales, referral marketing, people are like, why am I going to pay $90 for a product right here when the same companies, traditional network marketing companies, are talking about giving away trips, giving away nice cars, giving away exotic, all kinds of stuff, rings, big commissions, which basically comes from everyday people paying 10 to 15 times the price for something. That's the fact. It is what it is. I mean, let me give you an example. Years and years and years ago, before we were born, horses were the primary mode of transportation. Now, what's the new primary mode of transportation? Cars are the new primary mode of transportation. The old way of doing network marketing is like the horses. You make great products for 10, but because you have to pay commissions out of it, because you have to reward people to get that product to the masses instead of running it through distribution channels or doctors, that product becomes 90. So a $10 product in the old way of network marketing, which is a $201 billion a year industry with over 116 million people active doing it the old way, make it for 10, sell it for 90. Statistically, people leave those companies in less than 3 months, 2.8 months to be exact. So there are two reasons for them to get involved with a home-based business to get their products. Number one is to enjoy the product, get healthy with the product, get trained with the product, be blessed by the product. Number two is to make money, somewhat of a residual walk-away income, right? Well, how can people get healthy if in less than 3 months they realize they've been price gouged because the company, and there's nothing wrong with it, it's just the old way of doing it. Again, just like the horses were the old way of transportation, people are going to wonder. And proof is in the pudding. On average, statistics do not lie. People leave a traditional network marketing company that makes a product for 10, sells it for 90, gives away cars and trips and multiple company offices and officers and jets and so on and so forth. People leave those companies in less than 3 months. Those are facts. Why? I don't know. I'm not in people's minds. I'm not in the operation of their brain, but maybe they get on the internet. They're like, wait a minute, why am I paying $45 for magnesium when I can buy a better one from Amazon for 15 and now much, 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 much better one from LiveGood with 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked, highest quality, lowest price for 10. So that's what we say with people's buying habits are shifting. 20 years ago, it was okay. People would say, hey, I'll pay 90 for a product that costs 10 to make. Other people are selling it for 100 and making doctors and the malls rich off of it. But yes, they did that. $200 billion a year industry. We just keep talking about it. But it's over. It's over. That's why you go to Nordstrom, they're gone. You go to Fifth Sack, they're shutting down. You go to a lot of these fancy schmancy stores, they're shutting down. Outlets are popping up. Club membership is popping up. I mean, the power of the club buying power, ladies and gentlemen, is the future of commerce. That's a fact. I mean, we have 1.8 million people in less than 2.5 years. That's a phenomenon. That's a phenomenon of love that starts, a commerce that starts with love. Because the only way you could not share LiveGood with anyone is if you don't love them. If you don't love them, because how else can people get the most advanced nutritional products on earth, made by the best ingredients money can buy, close to cost. There is no other way. The only way we can bring you the best ingredients, the only way we can bring it to you at these prices is through the power of the club membership. Just like Amazon has 200 million people paying Amazon $14.95 a month. So if they purchase an overpriced green, they get a free shipping out of it. Just like Costco that we talk about often, just like in Costco, if you want to go out there and save some money, you actually realistically have to go and buy 2 gallons of milk to save a little bit. But guess what? 110 million people are paying Costco $9.95 a month. The future of commerce is club membership. Nothing is going to beat the buying power of a club. It's impossible. I mean, think about it. 1.8 million people in LiveGood paying $9.95 a month. Why? Because they're saving 3 or 4 times at that minimum on the products that they need with 100% money back guarantee and getting trained by Lisa and Ryan, not just every Monday, but they can watch them anytime. That's what LiveGood is. That's what LiveGood is. LiveGood is about going out there, sharing the love, keeping it simple, keeping it honest. And look, like I said, Amazon has what, 200 million people paying Amazon $14.95 a month. Amazon started with books. It took them 2 years to get their first million. It took us 1 year to get our first million. Amazon had to spend tens of millions of dollars with investors to bring their first 1 million Prime members. And I remember at the time, they only sold books. At the old time, they only sold books. They spend millions and millions of dollars of investors' money to bring the first million Prime. We paid out tens of millions of dollars to good, decent, honest people like you who just cannot stop helping themselves by sharing the love of LiveGood. And we just made it easier for you with the most comprehensive health system on the planet. So you're brand new to our company. First of all, welcome to our LiveGood family. Let's do a quick fast start training. Now that you know what LiveGood is, we are a future of commerce. We are a health and nutritional company. We're a club membership, and we will have almost everything under God's blue sky that we can bring into a club membership. Just like Amazon started with books and now Amazon nearly has everything, we're going to focus on the most advanced nutritional products on earth, made by the best ingredients, freshest ingredients money can buy. I mean, how else can I say this? Highest quality, lowest price, 100% money back guarantee. How can we do it? How can we spend, instead of other companies in our industry, both of these, is spending $4 and selling it for 65? Why? Because they have to pay commissions out of it. They have to give away cars, or if it's traditional, they have to pay the doctor. They have to go rent the grocery, rent the vitamin store, or the kiosk, or a slot on the shelf. But no. Future of commerce is club membership. When you have a ton of people, 1.8, almost 2 million people, proudly going out there and sharing the love, knowing LiveGood is not giving away pink Cadillacs, LiveGood is not giving away exotic trips, LiveGood is not doing any of that stuff that ultimately comes from somebody overpaying for a product that they need. As I was saying, in a traditional network marketing companies, which is a $201 billion a year industry, over 116 million people involved, they make a product for 10, they sell it for 90. Statistically, everybody quit, or most people quit in less than 3 months, 2.8 months to be exact. So if they're in it for the product, they're paying for something that was made for $8, they're paying $50 for it. So they're going to wake up sooner or later. Remember, people's buying habits are shifting. People learning how to shop. So that's maybe one of the reasons they don't want to be price gouged. Another reason is maybe they go to those companies' website, the same company that they paid $45 for the magnesium, or the same company that they pay $2 for a green, and maybe a month or two after taking the products and seeing this better ones on Amazon way cheaper, they go on the compensation plan of those companies again. These companies been around for years, since 1934. It's a $200 billion a year industry. You know, what happens? They sit at home, they're telling their friends about it. The friends are like, why am I going to pay $45 for a magnesium, bro? So somebody can get a car out of it, go on a trip. I can go on Amazon, buy it for 15, and now from LiveGood for less than 10. So that's one of the reasons people wake up and quit in less than 3 months, because they're like, I'm not overpaying. I'm not overpaying. So maybe a group of people somewhere, maybe sometime, maybe when the moon and Jupiter lines up with the planet, whatever, they get paid on me. That's market awareness. That's market awareness. So when I talk about the perfect storm, that's the perfect storm. You got people's buying habits shifting. You got people realizing that they need supplementation. There are people become bargain shoppers, and people looking for value. And show me another higher value than this. Highest quality, lowest price, 100% money back guarantee, and get trained by Lisa and Ryan. Get trained by Lisa and Ryan. I mean, for 33 cents a day membership fee? Oh, come on, give me a break. That's the revolution of commerce. So now that you know we make our products with the best ingredients on earth, we do not commission the tangibles, we commission the membership fee. Therefore, you know you're getting the best ingredients. And more importantly, one of the reasons we're growing so rapidly and virally, your friends are going to get the best products. You're not going to go to your single mother now and market to her a $45 magnesium. So maybe somebody on top of the compensation plan, because it's the old way of doing it, will get a trip out of it or go to a or whatever, get a car out of it. There's nothing wrong with that. As I mentioned, horses used to be the primary mode of transportation. Now cars are. Is there anything wrong with horses? No. There are TV shows, Yellowstone. There's still some horses around, but it's not primary. See, we are about the masses. We want to bless the masses. There's 7 billion people in the world that have a heart. Well, I'm sure there are some people with pacemakers and stuff or big hearts, but statistically, what we offer people is what they need and what they know about. Everybody knows about magnesium. Everybody now knows about methylene blue. Just look at celebrities are talking about methylene blue. But we bring it to you, highest quality, and what do? We do not commission the tangible. So it's the highest quality, lowest price, 100% money back guarantee. This is one of the reasons, besides the fact that people get on Zooms and learn from Lisa and Ryan, and they know they can send their products back in 90 days to get all their money back. One of the reasons we're exploding is people are saying, oh my gosh, this is so simple. This is so simple. Number one, I become the product of the product. I order some product. Most people order the, I'll show it to you right now real quick because it's such a hot seller. Our Ultimate Wellness Pack. Our Ultimate Wellness Pack, 100% money back guarantee, has about a $550 to $650 value, meaning any other company in the world, either doctors or ABC stores or traditional network marketing companies that make products for 1/10 of what they sell it for and watch people quit in less than 3 months. Either one of those, this pack would be about $550 to $600. Why can we bring it to you at such a low price with such a high quality? Because we do not commission the tangibles. Again, this is a tangible. You can touch it. Other companies in the industry make it for 10, sell it for 90, pay commissions out of it, watch people leave in less than 3 months. So how can they get they healthy or benefit from the product in less than 3 months? And if it's for residual income, building a residual income, the person who referred them, where's the residual income? When in less than 3 months, people are waking up saying, why am I overpaying for products in an old business model that's kind of broken? And it is broken because they're publicly traded network marketing companies that Ben talks about on our Friday Zooms that are publicly traded. So they have to report their earnings or the lack of to their investors. Just check them out yourself. Herbalife, USANA, check them out. Don't look at me, check them out. The fact that statistically there's going to be another 100 million people joining the home-based business network marketing, that doesn't mean those 100 million people are going to go out there and price gouge their friends like they have been. That means those 100 million people are probably going to come to live good and they're going to bless their friends with the highest quality, lowest price, trading by Lisa and Ryan, 100% money back guarantee. So here's what you want to do. Welcome to our family. Number one, you place your product order, you're waiting for your products to arrive. So you haven't gotten your products yet. You don't have a product testimony yet, but you do have a testimony, and that testimony is how much money you saved. Even if you buy our daily essential pack, which is amazing, that's about an $80 value. We bring it to you for less than $1 a day. So let's say you join today, you just place your product order, so you're excited about the money you save. Here's what I want you to do. At the rate we're growing, we will have 100 to 150 million members in Live Good by 2030. We will. Okay, we have about over 120 people right now as affiliates, as diamonds, that are averaging over $10,000 a month getting this good news out, blessing people, letting people know that they can get healthy, they can stay healthy, they can do it affordable way, and get trained by Lisa and Ryan. Now, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Just at the tip of the iceberg. And when it gets into the power of club buying, imagine when, not if, when we have 10 million, 20 million, 30 million members, you think we're getting the best ingredients right now at the lowest price from the vendors now? Just wait when we have 20, 30 million. And we've already seen it. We've already seen Ben Glinsky drop the price of some of our products because the vendors gave us a discount. So we pass on the discount. Traditional network marketing companies will never do that, and we're not here to badmouth them. They have offices, they give away cards, they give away checks, they exotic trips. Good for them. Good for them. Nothing wrong with it. But 99% of the people don't want to overpay for products. So maybe somebody, probably the same person that goes from company to company and makes it, maybe that person will get a check out of their hard-earned money, and then I'll pay in, what is this? Paying $65 for a CBD oil that costs about $13 to make. That's just the old way of doing business. Just like I said, horses were the older transportation, $65. Now, what is the new mode of transportation? Cars. Live good, more efficient. That's live good. And everybody needs to do supplementation. We're not out here marketing tanning salon, tanning cream, nothing wrong with it. We're not here to market yoga pants for network marketing, nothing wrong with it. Eyelashes, nothing wrong with it. We're not here to teach you how to train with crypto, nothing wrong with any of that. But guess what? Joe, the truck driver, doesn't need to wear yoga pants or doesn't need to work on his tan or eyelashes. But guess what? He has a heart, he needs our reds. And at 80 cents a day, 60 cents a serving, he can afford it now. And he can get trained by Lisa and Ryan. When he stops at his truck stop at 2:30 a.m., he can log into his LiveGood back office and watch some of Lisa and Ryan's videos. That's the revolution of commerce. That's how we're going to have 100, 150 million people. And we have less than 2 million right now. So you're right on top of it. So here's my humble suggestion to you. I want you to go out there and first things first. I know you're waiting for your products to arrive. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to fill this out. You got to fill this out. One of the things you have in your my website address says you get so many tools for the $9.95 a month on top of saving money on the most advanced nutritional products on earth and being trained by Lisa and Ryan. But one of the things you get is the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet. Is it upside down? Yes, it is. The most health. And now, why do I say the most conclusive? Why do I say that? There are other companies that would ask for your email, ask a couple of questions like what's your weight, what's your height, and the next thing you know, they're going to try to charge you $65, $70. I've seen it that has $149. This is the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet. The most. I mean, other companies will charge you upwards of $150 for assessment. This is absolutely free, part of your LiveGood membership. So as you're waiting for your products to arrive, I want you to fill this out. Honest truth, fill it out. It doesn't come to me, it doesn't go to Ben, it goes to the right people, and only they see it. Number one, I want you to fill this out. The second thing I want you to do, this is very important, my beloved. I want you to reach out to everyone that you know who live on planet Earth and simply keep it very short and sweet. Now, I'm a phone guy. You might be an email guy, messenger pigeon, smoke signal. I don't care. However you communicate, you communicate. The way you communicate with your friends, that's how they're going to hear from you. That's how they're used to hearing from you. So if you communicate people on Facebook Messenger, don't all of a sudden call them or vice versa. However, I'm not going to tell you how to communicate with your friends or your friends. But what I do know is everybody needs our products. Again, we're not marketing some exotic, bling, bling, unique data storage or some stuff like that. Again, there's nothing wrong with those. We're here to help the masses, and the masses need to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And now, because they live good, they can afford it. So here's what I want you to do. However you communicate with your friends, as long as they live on the planet Earth, they are going to hear about Live Good, either through social media influencers, other people, members, referring members, their church, synagogue, PTA meeting, you name it, they're going to hear about it. Here's what I want you to do. In a very exciting matter, remember, if you go to a Mexican restaurant, when you order fajita, you hear the fajita coming before you see it because the sizzle. You need to be excited. You have an opportunity to be a part of the future of commerce, the revolution of commerce. Just imagine if Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, when they only had 2 million Prime members, now they have 220 million Prime members, would have given us an opportunity, everyday people, that give them a one-time $40 and go out there, bring Prime members, and he will pay us a percentage of the membership fee, and whoever they refer, and they refer, and they refer for life. That's Live Good. One-time $40, nobody's losing any money. Your membership is saving you 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks a month on the products that you need and now you can afford, and you're being trained by Lisa and Ryan. So you got to be proud of what you're involved with. Even though you're still waiting for your products to arrive, you might have just joined this morning. So you're waiting for your products to arrive. You filled out your very, very own, the most comprehensive health system on the planet. Now, step number 3 is I want you to reach out to everyone that you know. However you communicate, you keep it your way. I do it, I like phone, okay? So I will call somebody up. Let's say I call Melissa up. I hear her right now. Let's say I call Melissa up. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Hey, Melissa, I'm running out the door. I was thinking about you. Hey, what is your best email address? She's going to tell me melissa@aol.com. I'm saying, great. Hey, I'm going to send you the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet, absolutely free. I just wanted to confirm your email address. And if I remember correctly, Melissa, you were struggling with, now remember what your friend was struggling with. These are your friends. You know them. First of all, magnesium is awesomeness all over. I mean, this thing is good for everybody. Needs magnesium. Blanket. Okay. So if you're sending your friends, which I'm going to get into, one of Lisa and Ryan's Monday videos links, make sure you include the magnesium one, because everybody needs magnesium. I mean, the thing is responsible for 300 different body functions. And guess what? We sell the best magnesium on the planet, 100% money back guarantee, even if it's empty, for less than $10. How can we do it? Because we've removed the compensation plan. from the tangible. This is a tangible. We commission the membership. Therefore, we can put the most expensive ingredients in there because we don't have to worry about it on the traditional network marketing companies that we have to have that 10x. We have to have that 15x. And again, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the old way of doing it. Just like horses with the old way of transportation. Now cars are. Old way of doing network marketing was making it for 10, selling it for 90, watching people quit in less than 3 months. The new way of network marketing is live good. Remember the Kleenex, the Windex, the Band-Aid? We are the future. We will be a household name, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be a day that when you go to your doctor and they an annual visit, whatever, and they're going to say, hey, make sure you bring your last 3 Live Good orders. That's how we become a household name. And you're right in the beginning of it. Yes, 1.8 million people in less than 3 years is a phenomenon. I mean, it took Amazon about 2 years to get their first million. They cost them millions of dollars in investors. We paid millions of dollars in commissions to happy affiliates, and thankful for you, to bring us almost 2 million Prime members, 2 million members, which is just the tip of the iceberg. We will have 100 million members by 2030. We will. And believe you me, majority of them will come from members referring members, because the affiliates are, I'm thankful for them. Thank you so much. Love you all so much. You're so brilliant to get in the front of this. You're so brilliant to get in the front of this. But we're going to have probably our biggest growth. It's going to be 50 to 60,000 people a day coming in. It's going to be from members who are just blown away how they get the best products on earth made by the best ingredients and getting trained by Lisa and Ryan close to cost. That's the revolution of commerce. And before you know it, we'll add everything into Live Good. I mean, when you go to Costco, if you go to Costco, when you walk out, what do you see? Whoops, sorry, doggy. Sorry about the dog. If you go to Costco and you're walking out of the Costco, what do you see? On the left-hand side, you see air conditioning, you see Costco travel, you see all kinds of stuff. Hint, hint. Amazon started with books. Now Amazon has everything. We are the fastest growing nutritional company in the world. And we brought the first 1.5, 1.8, almost 2 million amazing members to our company, which is just the tip of the iceberg, by affiliates who most of them are sick and tired of doing it the old way, trying to bless their friends with products that they need. But because those companies, due to their compensation plan and doing business, have to make a product for 10 and sell it for 90, unfortunately, they see their friends leave. Not only there is a residual income, right? But also, how are they going to get well on a product if they have to quit when they realize in less than 3 months they're being price gouged? Maybe somebody on top of some drastic compensation plan will get a car or a trip out of it. Be proud. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to reach out to everybody that you know and simply ask for the email address and just say, hey, Cindy, hey, Nauder, it's me. Or I'm going to say Melissa, because that's my wife, my better 90%. My better 90% say, hey, I'm going to call her up, say, honey. I can't say honey. No, let's don't say my wife. Let's say I'm going to call John. Hey, John, it's Nauder. How are you? Hey, John, I was thinking about you. What's your email address, bro? He's going to say john@aol.com. Great. Hey, John, I got to run out. Don't get into details. Okay. Create the curiosity. I got to run out, but I'm going to send you the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet that some companies charge upwards of $100, $150 for. It's absolutely free. And don't worry, I'm not going to see anything. And I'm going to send you a couple of other links with these 2 amazing trainers. I hope it blesses you. Bye. Click. You send them the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet, which is in your website addresses. And you log into your webinar sections and you look up some of Lisa and Ryan's videos that they do on Mondays. I believe everybody needs our magnesium. And for less than 30 cents a day, everybody can afford it. So always include one of Lisa and Ryan's magnesium videos. And then you know your friend. In this case, I know John. Maybe John has been struggling with weight. Maybe John has been struggling with sleep. Maybe John has been struggling. Maybe he's getting older and he doesn't want to lose that much muscle. I'm going to include talking about muscle. I'm going to include one of Lisa and Ryan's videos on amino acid and magnesium, which is a blanket. So magnesium for sure. And in this case, because I know John, maybe if he was struggling with weight, I would include the lean link with Lisa and Ryan and just send it to them. That's it. You don't need to sell. You just got to put them in front of their eyes. Just let them see it. And that's where the duplication happens. Because when you start being pushy, then people are going to say, I cannot do to others what Nauder just did to me. But anybody and everybody can call their friends joyfully. Remember the fajita, be excited, and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you, bro. I'm thinking about you, sir. I'm thinking about you, ma'am. I'm thinking about you, old teacher. Listen, what's your email address? Get the email address. Let them know you're going to send them the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet. And log into your back office, click on the webinars, go to Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms, and grab a couple of Lisa and Ryan's Zooms that you know would bless your friend. Do that now. Do that now, because later on, we'll teach you how to go out there on social media and find millions and millions of people that are overpaying for products, nothing close to what we have. That's later. But right now, everybody that you can think of on the planet Earth that can fog a mirror, that means they're alive, they need LiveGood, and they will hear about LiveGood. They will hear about LiveGood. I'm so thankful for over 1 million affiliates that has got us to this point. I'm so thankful for you all to recognize that this is not just the future of commerce, but it's the future of love. Finally, you can hold your chin up when you talk to your friends. Finally, you can be proud that you bring in products made by the best ingredients money can buy. And you know we're not giving away cars and fat checks, because we do not commission the tangible. We commission that membership. Therefore, we bring you the most advanced nutritional products on earth, made by the freshest and the greatest ingredients you can find at close to cost. Just like Costco. What does Costco do? Costco make their products. Costco sell their products for about 10 to 15% the cost, and they make their money on the membership. Therefore, people are getting the value. LiveGood is, I believe, from the bottom of my heart, is the highest valuable club membership on the planet. Nothing wrong with Netflix, nothing wrong with Amazon, nothing wrong with Walmart, nothing wrong with all of those. But this helps you get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And ladies and gentlemen, 1.8 million people in less than 2.5 years is a phenomenon. But to be honest with you, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There will be a day that we'll have 50 to 60,000 people a day joining LiveGood as members. They will not have no agenda to make money. Yes, if they refer as a member, if they refer another friend that purchases, another member that purchases something, and that member, you get the person, the referring member has an option to get some free products. Yes, that's the viral growth. But right now, there's 350 million people in the US. Less than 400,000 of them have even heard of LiveGood, and we're all over social media. So everybody that you can think of right now, you should be sending him your most the most valuable, the most comprehensive health system on the planet, and a couple of Lisa and Ryan's videos that you think would refer to, will bless them, will relate to them. That's all you got to do. Get on the product, get on Lisa and Ryan's videos, get your again. I don't know how else I can open your eyes about this. This is your number one tool. Besides you becoming the product of the product, but while you're waiting for your products to arrive, reach out to every single friend on earth and lovingly send them the most comprehensive health system on the planet. Keep the conversation short. And log into your back office, click on webinars, click on Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms, and grab a couple of the links that you think it will bless your friend. You know your friend better than anybody else. And just simply ask them, fill out the comprehensive health assessment and watch those videos. That's it. That's all you got to do. But you got to do that hard. You got to do that fast. You don't do it to 5 friends today, and then tomorrow's Thursday, take it off. And then for Friday, who works on Friday? And then Saturday, tell 2 more friends. Sit and just go all out massive action. You got celebrities, you got influencers out there talking about LiveGood. We are in front of everybody's face. And with this quality, with this value, and with this punchline, highest quality, lowest price, full 90-day guarantee, you can't go wrong. God bless you all. Go out there, become the product of the product, and share the love. Be nice, be kind, be loving, and we'll see you at the top.